Have you ever had to drop a loved one off at the hospital, unsure of when or if you will ever see them again? Can you imagine saying goodbye via FaceTime while they are dying in a hospital bed alone? This became the new reality when the coronavirus pandemic took effect. This has become the side of nursing we could have never imagined. We didn't learn about it in school, and most of us have never seen anything like this before. And yet here we are. We're doing it. Why? How, you may ask? Although I cannot speak for everyone, I know why and how I am. 5 years ago, I stood on a stage and recited a pledge from Florence Nightingale, and I stated that I will devote myself to the welfare of those in my care. And that is what I strive to do every day. Since the start of this pandemic, I have made it a priority of mine to maintain the line of communication with my patients and their family as much as possible. There are a few instances that I will carry in my thoughts for a long time. One of the first very sick COVID-19 patients on my unit was spiking fevers uncontrollably, his status deteriorating fast. I hear a rapid response called overhead, rectal temperature 104.9. Bags of ice rushed into the room, the whole team working hard and fast. Once he was stabilized and the temperature came down, everyone rushed out of the room because after all, we're supposed to maintain limited contact. The thought of him being alone after all of this just didn't sit right. So I gowned up and I went into the room to comfort him, to let him know he was not alone. I took my cell phone and FaceTimed his wife so that she could see and speak to him. That was the last time she saw him awake. Later that night, he was rushed to the ICU, intubated, and passed away 10 days later. I cried when I found out, but I had a small piece of joy in my heart knowing that she got to see him awake and to tell him that she loved him and hear him say he loved her back. Another patient of mine was a hospice patient who had 7 children. I saw he was declining rapidly, and I knew it wouldn't be much longer. I started a Zoom call with all 7 kids so they can see and say goodbye to their father. I also called the CEO on his personal cell phone pleading for permission for a visit because who wants to die alone? His son was able to visit, and I found out the next day he passed away 1 hour later. I believe COVID-19 has taught me to be a better, more caring nurse, and these are the memories I will cherish forever.